habit of rambling on when I get nervous or anxious. So if I do start to do that, somebody please stop me. Next one. Okay, first strands. The first time I got the idea is over the summer when I was down in Florida. I went to Disneyland. First time ever, big thing, but have to keep this short. When I was in the Animal Kingdom, I saw this guy carving Aboriginal like alligators and other such animals into canes, totems, and luck charms. And I really thought it was cool since it looked easy and something that I could do because I've always wanted a hobby. Next. When Mr. Bishop introduced Genius Factory, I thought it would be a good experience. After thinking and then deciding between some other ideas, I came back to doing a totem pole. I researched the Aboriginal meanings behind what the faces mean and why they make them, so that's how I'm stuck, how I am now. Okay, so my first thoughts were, how do I pick the faces? And I wanted it not just to look cool, but have some meaning behind it. Since because most artists, they don't just make a painting for fun. They do it because they want to or they have meaning behind it. And I picked the three that I felt were best. The Raven. The Raven is a key part of a lot of stories in the Northwest. He's mainly known for being mischievous and never boring. Next. The Bear is pretty much the leader in almost every story you'll find with him in it. He's strong, he'll lead others, and he's always eating the salmon, which are very mischievous in most stories. And the Dragonfly is also in some Northwest Coast Aboriginal stories. The Dragonfly is mainly a symbol of changing, going from one stage to another. Like we are now going from when we were kids in elementary school to adults when we're going downstairs and getting ready for our future lives. You see, there are three main reasons for totem poles. To tell the story of a lost one and act as a grave marker. Sad, I know. A document of a spiritual encounter. And I do believe that it was good that people back then had so much belief in such stuff. And to tell a family's dignity, accomplishments, prestige, and so on. Next. Now I chose three animals because of a mix of reasons, 1 and 3. I chose them because I think they define me, how I am now, and how I see myself as a dragonfly, how I think others see me as the raven, and how I want to be like the bear. One thing I can't handle is waiting. Waiting. Because before I could actually work on it, I had to spend on Genius Factory blogging because it wouldn't come in. Especially waiting on teenagers. Don't get me started. Well, this is now that I have the poll, what do I do next? It had me stumped forever. I was having, and especially because I was having a hard time thinking of how to put marker on a piece of wood. How the heck did Michelangelo draw the Mona Lisa? Which leads me to another thing. Helping inspire another student to make his own version of my product, a totem pole. The Ninja Turtle totem pole. And I hope Willie Walters is doing good where he is now. The work begins. I can't procrastinate anymore. It finally caught up. I will give it my best shot, and I'll improvise later if I need to. Is it really that bad? Okay, I'm carving, but I don't know how to get how I want. It got me very frustrated, and I almost broke down multiple times. Luckily, Mr. Running helped me out, and he found it so that if I hammer straight down with the chisel, it'll cause a line, and then I go from the other direction to create a side, and in the end, I just sand it. Just lay it down. I'm just going to leave it again. Okay, once I got that, doing the other side was easy. Much less work. All I had to do was learn to use the automatic sander. Sadly, it wasn't as easy as I hoped. They're a little more powerful than I thought. The end. Anybody ask any questions? Yes?
Once you got the pole, wait, I forgot.
Yes, sir?
Do you plan on finishing your totem pole?
That's the thing. I was really sad when I couldn't finish it. I actually did break down. Luckily, Miss West gave the idea that I can make arrangements so that once or twice a week during the last half hour of the day, I would be able to come down and work on it. Slowly, by the end of the year, I hope I can get enough done so that over the summer I can finish it. Yes?
What's your favorite part about the totem pole?
My favorite part, do you mean while making it or?
Just like,
I love the idea. My favorite part was when I had the ideas of making it into a totem pole to represent me. I felt it was really, I don't know, and kind of help boost myself. Yes?
If we do another summit or whatever it's called for Genius, do you plan on doing this again or a different topic?
A different topic. I think doing this again might become repetitive, and you know, the Genius Factory is about trying new stuff and exploring our passions. By the way, about passions, when I was asked at the beginning about passion, I wrote on my blog, I didn't do this. Because they asked for our passion, and that's something we love to do over and over. But Mr. Bishop and Vic Maxwell had told us to explore something we're new at and we want to explore. And as I said with the Florida part, it's just something I've always wanted to try. Because my mom and my brother both have hobbies, and I don't, so I want to try and find something so that, as my parents say, I'm always on my computer too much, so I'm trying to find something to get me off that. The end.